If you've never made chicken wings in an air fryer, you are gonna be shocked with how amazing they come out. I'm Justin from Cooking with Coit. I specialize in clean comfort cooking. And remember, if you love this video, make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons. Let's get started. Let's go over all the ingredients you're gonna need to make this recipe. Whole chicken wings, salt and pepper, garlic powder, baking powder, olive oil or olive oil spray, and any buffalo hot sauce. I really like Frank's. And for the special equipment, all you're gonna need is one air fryer. The bigger, the better. All right guys, so the first thing we need to do is to make sure that our chicken wings are as dry as humanly possible. I'm just gonna take a paper towel and blot up as much moisture as I can. So of course we're using the air fryer to make them crispy, but you have to remember that moisture is the enemy of crispy, so let's get them as dry as possible. The next thing we need to do is to cut our wings in half, and there's a very specific way of how to do this. So I first grab a chicken wing with the wing part in this hand and the drumette in my left hand, and I just give it a little bit of a feel like this. So what I'm feeling for is where that joint is, because that's exactly where we want to cut. So I am feeling the joint to be like right here. So then I take my knife and I just cut right in here, and it should separate pretty easily. And what you should be left with are two pieces, the drumette, which is this piece here, and the wing, which is this piece here. Now I'm gonna cut the rest of my wings. Next, we're gonna be making the seasoning for these wings. So we're first gonna start with 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Next, I'm gonna be doing 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And the baking powder is actually this really kind of like sneaky secret ingredient that allows the skin of the chicken wings to really crisp up in the air fryer. So I always use baking powder when I'm making this recipe. Next, I'm gonna be adding 1 teaspoon of salt and a half a teaspoon of black pepper. Let's just give this a quick mix. And this is what the seasoning should be looking like right now. All right guys, so for the next step, we are going to take these chicken wings and drumettes, drop them into our big mixing bowl, and then we are gonna wash our hands. Give me a second. So now I'm going to give these chicken wings a light coat of olive oil spray. And again, if you don't have olive oil spray, you can just use regular olive oil. That works just the same. So nice spray, and then I'm going to give these wings a quick toss so that I know that the oil is covering as much of the chicken wings as possible. Might even do a quick second spray here. Another quick toss. And then now we are going to add our seasoning all over the wings. Just do a nice light sprinkle over. We just want to get as much covered as we can. I've got a little bit left, but I'm gonna give this a quick toss. And because we've already put the olive oil on the chicken, we've given the seasoning something really nice to stick to. And then we are going to add the last little bit of seasoning. There we go. And then one last toss. And now these chicken wings are ready for the air fryer. Next, we need to do something really important, and that is spray a light coat of olive oil into the air fryer basket. And what that does is it's gonna help us keep the skin from the chicken wings sticking to any part of the air fryer basket. So just a light coat is totally fine. And then now let's dump in our chicken wings. So if you've seen other air fryer recipes, you might be concerned about not overlapping the chicken wings on top of each other too much. And yes, that's a good general rule of thumb. You wanna try to create enough space and gaps of air so that the hot air is moving around the chicken wings and the drumettes and making them super crispy. But at the same time, I think it's highly, highly annoying to have to do air fryer recipes in batches, so I do whatever I can to not have to do it. So I just move things around a little bit. I am not so worried about these wings not touching each other and having a ton of space. I just don't think you need to worry about it because air fryers are so powerful. They push a lot of hot air around the food. Just having a little bit of gap, I think, is enough. So I'm just gonna spread it out as much as I can. So there we go. Let me show this to you guys so you can see. So that is how I've arranged everything, and I think that is totally fine. So now we're gonna pop this basket into the air fryer. We are going to cook these wings at 380 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. And then we are going to be turning up the heat after the 20 minutes for another 2 minutes. All right, guys, so we've reached the halfway mark, which is 10 minutes. So now we're just gonna pop the basket out and give these a nice big toss. I mean, and look how crispy and delicious they're already looking. Aman, get a shot of this right here. Look at how beautiful those are. So we're not quite to like air fryer fried, perfectly crispy wings yet, but we're only halfway through the full cooking time. So let's pop them back in and do the rest of our 10 minutes. All right, guys, so we are all the way through that first 20-minute timer. Let's take a look and see how we did. Oh my gosh, look at how beautiful and crispy these air fryer chicken wings are. They're beautifully crispy, but we can do better. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna shake it up, then we're gonna pop it back into the air fryer, and we're gonna do one last 2-minute cook at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're only gonna do it for 2 minutes. This is going to take these chicken wings to the next level and make them even crispier. Here we go. All right, guys, so we are done with our 2-minute timer at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And look how incredible these air fryer chicken wings look. This is exactly why we use the air fryer, because look how crispy and delicious that skin looks. All right, guys, so now we're gonna take these chicken wings and we're gonna drop them into a big mixing bowl. Now, you don't wanna just pour this basket with all the chicken wings out, because what's gonna happen is all the oil that's underneath the little drip tray is gonna come out onto the wings, and you don't wanna do that, so just one at a time. All right, guys, so to finish off these chicken wings, we're gonna take some of this Frank's Red Hot Buffalo sauce, and I'm gonna put about 1/4 of a cup all over these wings. Just drizzle them over just like that, and then just give them one last toss. You know what, you don't even need tongs for this. Watch this, do it like this. That is the best way. And look at these beautiful chicken wings. All right, guys, these air fryer chicken wings look so incredible. I cannot wait to give them a try. But before I do, if you love this recipe and you wanna see more just like it, check out my air fryer recipes playlist. Okay, let's give these a try. So I paired these chicken wings with my favorite dipping sauce, that's ranch. You could use blue cheese too, but ranch is better. These air fryer chicken wings are so good. I don't know why anyone in the world would ever make them in anything but the air fryer. You guys have to give these a try. They are so delicious. I'll see you in the next video.